Stop scrolling right now, because the quarter dollar you're about to see could be far more valuable than you ever imagined. These are not ordinary coins. These are very old American quarter dollars that many people unknowingly spend every single day. Some of these historic coins were minted decades ago, some over 100 years old, and today collectors are paying thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars for them. The shocking part? The value doesn't only depend on age. Tiny details, rare mint marks, and small errors can turn a simple-looking quarter into a life-changing treasure. In this video, I'll show you exactly what makes these old quarter dollars so rare, how to spot the valuable ones, and why you should never ignore the coins in your pocket again. Watch till the very end, because the last coin might completely change the way you look at money forever. Imagine holding a simple quarter dollar in your hand, the kind most people don't even look at twice. It feels ordinary, it looks ordinary, and yet collectors know a secret that most of the world completely ignores. Some quarter dollars are not just spare change. They are silent witnesses of American history, hiding serious value in plain sight. At first glance, you might think this coin is worth only 25 cents, maybe $1 on a good day. But what if I told you that certain quarter dollars quietly sell for $50, $100, even $500 depending on condition? And that's just the beginning. As we go deeper, the value doesn't just increase, it multiplies. Professional collectors start paying four figures when specific details appear, like unusual metal composition, rare die characteristics, or historical transition years that most people never notice. The surface, the weight, the edge, and even the sound this coin makes can push its value higher and higher. Some examples have crossed $1,000. Others have shocked the market by reaching $2,000, $3,000, and in exceptional cases, even more. What makes this even more fascinating is that millions of people have held this coin without realizing what it truly is. It comes from a very important era in U.S. coin history, a time when the mint changed everything: the metal, the process, and the future of American currency. That single change created confusion, mistakes, and rare variations that collectors chase aggressively today. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The quarter dollar we've been talking about this entire time is the United States quarter minted in 1965. This is not just any quarter. This coin marks a historic turning point, and certain 1965 quarters, especially with unique features and top condition, have become highly desirable and surprisingly valuable in today's collector market. If you have one, don't spend it. Examine it carefully, because what looks like pocket change could actually be a hidden piece of American history worth far more than you ever imagined. Imagine a coin small enough to fit in the palm of your hand, yet vast in the stories it holds. A coin minted in the year 1966, a period of change, growth, and ambition in the United States. The Susan B. Anthony dollar coin is not merely currency. It is a tangible piece of history, a witness to decades of human endeavor, societal shifts, and the quiet evolution of a nation's character. When you hold it, feel the weight, the smooth edges, the intricate engravings that reflect the artistry and vision of its designers, and you are holding more than metal. You are holding a narrative that spans generations. Each detail, from the carefully struck relief of Susan B. Anthony's dignified profile to the subtle inscriptions marking its origin, whispers of a time when every coin had a story to tell. This coin has passed through countless hands, some unaware of its historical significance, others acutely aware of its rarity and the potential fortune it represents. It is not only an object of trade, but a symbol of progress, a testament to the enduring legacy of one of America's most courageous advocates for equality and justice. Susan B. Anthony, whose image graces the obverse of this coin, was a woman who dared to challenge societal norms, whose efforts paved the way for generations to exercise the right to vote, and whose likeness on this coin immortalizes her contribution to the fabric of American democracy. Collectors who seek this 1966 coin understand that its value extends beyond monetary worth. Yes, depending on condition, mint marks, and provenance, the coin could fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars in the marketplace, but the intrinsic value lies in its connection to history, in the stories it carries, in the resonance of its symbolism. Imagine tracing your fingers across its surface, noticing the fine details of Anthony's visage, the precise lettering, the subtle imperfections that distinguish one coin from another. Each imperfection is a story, a mark of the era in which it was struck, a reminder that even objects considered ordinary can become extraordinary over time. The journey of this coin is intertwined with the evolution of the United States during the mid-1960s, a period marked by social transformation, technological advancement, and cultural redefinition. To hold this coin is to touch a fragment of that era, to experience the echoes of countless lives and moments that intersected with its existence. Over the years, the 1966 Susan B. Anthony dollar coin has gained recognition among numismatists, historians, and enthusiasts worldwide. Its rarity, combined with the historical significance of the figure it honors, elevates it to a status beyond mere collectability. This coin represents ambition, courage, and the enduring human desire to leave a mark upon the world. Each gleam of its surface, every subtle contour, invites reflection on the passage of time, the fragility and resilience of human endeavor, and the unexpected treasures hidden in objects that might otherwise be overlooked. In the hands of a collector, this coin is more than metal. It is a dialogue with history, a bridge connecting the present with a past filled with triumphs, struggles, and transformative moments. To appreciate the 1966 Susan B. Anthony dollar coin fully, one must consider the era of its creation. The 1960s were a decade of profound change. The civil rights movement, the space race, cultural revolutions, and the steady march toward modernity. In this context, the coin stands as a reminder that even everyday objects can carry profound meaning. The United States Mint, tasked with crafting coins that would circulate widely, chose to honor a figure whose impact had shaped the nation in fundamental ways. Anthony's courage, intelligence, and unwavering dedication are etched into the very metal, making each coin a miniature monument to progress, a tribute to the relentless pursuit of justice, and a symbol of the ideals upon which the nation was built. Every collector who encounters this coin must ask themselves not only what it is worth, but what it represents. This is not a question answered solely in dollars or cents, but in perspective, understanding, and appreciation of history. The 1966 Susan B. Anthony dollar coin embodies the confluence of artistry, historical significance, and societal reverence. It is a silent witness to decades of American life, a custodian of stories, and a tangible connection to a legacy that continues to influence the present. Its subtle details, the slight variations in minting, the patina acquired over decades, all contribute to its uniqueness, ensuring that no two coins are exactly alike, each carrying an imprint of time that cannot be replicated or erased. For those fortunate enough to possess one, the coin is a treasure beyond measure. Not merely for its potential financial value, though that is significant, but for the privilege of holding a piece of history, a fragment of the lives, struggles, and triumphs that have shaped the nation. Whether it rests in a collection, displayed with pride, or examined in quiet contemplation, the 1966 Susan B. Anthony dollar coin serves as a bridge between the past and the present, a reminder that the stories of individuals, movements, and milestones endure long after the moments themselves have passed. Coin that at first glance seems ordinary, small enough to slip unnoticed into a pocket or a purse, yet when observed carefully, it reveals a universe of history, artistry, and value that few recognize at a glance. The 1987 quarter dollar, distinguished by a subtle but significant D mint mark denoting its origin from the Denver Mint, is far more than a mere instrument of exchange. It is a tangible artifact, a witness to the passage of time, and a silent storyteller of American life in the late 20th century. As your eyes trace the contours of the coin, following the raised ridges and the carefully engraved details, you begin to perceive the care and precision invested in its creation, the craftsmanship that elevates it from simple currency to a miniature monument. Each curve, each line, each gleam of the metallic surface is imbued with significance, reflecting both the technological prowess and aesthetic sensibilities of the mint that produced it. The small D mint mark, often overlooked by casual observers, becomes a symbol of authenticity, a mark of origin, and a subtle indicator of rarity, distinguishing this coin from countless others that were produced simultaneously across the nation. Over the decades, this coin has quietly journeyed through hands, wallets, and collections, surviving decades of circulation. And yet, for those with a discerning eye, it represents an opportunity to connect with history, to possess something both tangible and extraordinary. Collectors who seek the 1987 Denver quarter understand that its true value extends beyond mere face value. It is a vessel for stories, a relic of the economy, society, and culture of its time. Its market value, influenced by condition, preservation, and scarcity, can rise dramatically for coins that have retained their lustrous surfaces, sharp details, and original finish, making it a sought-after gem among enthusiasts and historians alike. To hold it is to feel a connection with the era of its creation, a period marked by subtle yet meaningful cultural shifts, technological advances, and the quiet continuity of daily life in the United States. The coin's journey from the Denver Mint to your hand spans decades, and each mark, every tiny imperfection, and every gleam of metal tells a story of commerce, human interaction, and the passage of time itself. While the coin passed through countless transactions, its endurance has transformed it into something far more than a simple monetary token. It has become a collectible, a keepsake, and a tangible link to the past. It reminds us that history is not only found in grand monuments and famous events, but also in small, enduring artifacts that quietly persist, carrying with them the echoes of generations. The 1987 D quarter dollar exemplifies this truth. It is a coin that encapsulates the artistry of its engravers, the intent of its creators, and the broader societal context in which it was minted. Every collector who encounters it experiences not only the aesthetic appeal of its design, but also a connection to the narrative of the nation itself, a narrative of economic development, civic identity, and cultural continuity. As you examine the coin, the raised profile of George Washington on the obverse invites reflection on leadership, legacy, and the enduring principles upon which the United States was built, while the reverse, adorned with its intricate design, reinforces the meticulous attention to detail and craftsmanship that went into its production. The coin is a bridge across time, connecting present-day observers with the hands that struck it, the mint workers who ensured its quality, and the countless everyday Americans who used it in commerce, oblivious to its growing significance. Its subtle weight in your palm is a reminder that even objects of modest size can carry extraordinary meaning when viewed with awareness and appreciation. Over time, the 1987 D quarter has become more than currency. It is a symbol of rarity, a token of historical continuity, and a reminder that within the ordinary can reside extraordinary stories. For collectors, historians, and enthusiasts, this coin offers insight, wonder, and the possibility of discovery, encouraging those who cherish it to reflect on the narratives embedded in its surface, the cultural shifts it has silently witnessed, and the legacy it preserves for future generations. Every gleam, every ridge, and every small mint mark carries significance, speaking to the careful planning, technical skill, and artistic intention behind its creation. In holding the 1987 D quarter dollar, one is reminded that true value is not always measured in monetary terms alone, but in the richness of history, the depth of artistry, and the ability to connect with moments long past. It is a coin that invites contemplation, that rewards curiosity, and that transforms the ordinary act of examination into an experience of discovery, connection, and reverence. Every collector who recognizes its subtle nuances gains not only a piece of currency, but a fragment of history, a miniature monument to the enduring story of a nation and its people. The small D mint mark, subtle yet powerful, ensures that this coin stands apart, signaling both origin and potential rarity, capturing the attention of those who appreciate the meticulous artistry of numismatics and the unfolding narrative of American history. In the hands of the thoughtful observer, this coin ceases to be mere metal. It becomes a storyteller, a bridge between generations, and a keeper of secrets that only those willing to look closely can uncover. Its journey from the mint to your possession is a testament to endurance, subtle beauty, and the capacity of everyday objects to convey profound meaning. The 1987 D quarter dollar is therefore more than a coin. It is an invitation to explore, to learn, to appreciate, and to connect with history, legacy, and the artistry of a nation expressed in miniature, yet resonant form. Coin that has quietly lived through decades. A coin minted in 1977, resting unnoticed in drawers, pockets, and collections, yet carrying within its modest form the silent heartbeat of a nation's history. The 1977 quarter dollar is not merely a piece of currency. It is a witness, a survivor, and a storyteller forged in metal. When you hold this coin, you are not simply holding 25 cents. You are holding a fragment of time itself, shaped by the hands of craftsmen, carried through countless moments of everyday life, and preserved by chance and curiosity. Its surface reflects the era from which it came, an era marked by transformation, resilience, and the steady rhythm of American life moving forward. The profile of George Washington, dignified and resolute, gazes outward as if contemplating both the past and the future, reminding us that leadership, legacy, and endurance are themes that transcend generations. Each ridge along the edge, each line etched into the metal, speaks softly of precision, care, and intention, revealing that even the most common objects are born from thoughtful design and historical purpose. Over the years, this coin has passed through innumerable hands, witnessing moments of joy and hardship alike, participating silently in daily transactions while absorbing the passage of time. Its value today is no longer confined to its face value, for collectors and historians understand that age, condition, and historical context elevate it beyond ordinary currency. The 1977 quarter dollar stands as a testament to the idea that significance often hides in plain sight, waiting for someone to pause, observe, and appreciate. As decades pass, coins like this become increasingly meaningful, not because they were rare at birth, but because survival itself becomes a form of rarity. Each preserved example tells a story of care, chance, and continuity, making it a quiet treasure for those who recognize its worth. This coin embodies the spirit of an era, the craftsmanship of its makers, and the collective memory of the society that used it. It reminds us that history is not only written in books or carved into monuments, but also carried in small, enduring objects that travel through time alongside humanity. The weight of the coin in your palm is gentle, yet symbolic, grounding you in the realization that even something so small can carry decades of meaning. As the final coin in this journey, the 1977 quarter dollar invites reflection, appreciation, and respect for the silent legacy it represents. It stands as a closing chapter, a quiet conclusion that encourages us to look more closely at the ordinary, to value preservation, and to understand that every coin has a story worth telling. If you have found meaning, curiosity, or inspiration in this journey through coins and history, take a moment to subscribe, because many more stories like this await discovery. And with that, this video comes to an end.